create a custom tap box. It comes out of the transformer, create like a dual feed out of the transformer tap. One goes to the busway, and another feeds a separate transition box. It could have lugs in it, whatever, and then you could tap out from there to go wherever you want. Right here,
Yep.
piece of cake. They could put it on the wall. They could do something to that effect. But wherever that transition is, like they might even be able to do it up there at the bin. If they can't do it, there's not enough room in the transformer. They basically create a box that houses all of that. Because that busway, once you break into that busway, it's no longer, you know, weatherproof, blah, 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 blah. You can't do that. So if we're going to break into the bus, you have to have a weatherproof container around those connections.
Got it. Makes complete sense.
So that's what I would see. If I was one of the engineers doing this, I would look at connections either starting at the transformer or the bin exterior so you're close by. Doing that to the switchgear is a lot of work.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why.
That's the option part.
Yeah. But I don't know what their solution would be. Again, what it does is it requires one of the power service engineers to come out on site. This would have to be shut down.
And we can take that down because, like I said, we have two legs right now. We can service one on one leg and it easily
So
take
they
that
would
down.
shut one down, get inside, look at all the connections, and say, I have an idea.
Perfect.
And if it's going to be right here, they may say, well, you know, let's do whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect. All right.
And they might even be able to, instead of doing all these other connections, you just tee the bus in a transition box. One goes up here, another piece of bus light goes here, and into the side, clean, and it's done.
That's what we want. Clean and done. All right. Good. So we have an understanding. So we want to obviously get an engineer out here from Square in order to, well, I'll go ahead and get a shutdown organized so we can isolate one side of one of the legs. And so it allows them to, and I don't care if we have to get pictures or whatever it may be to help us push this a little further, you know, get closer to what we need to do. Now that solution, that's not a solution inside there right now, honestly. This is what we want to do right here. So we want to go down that avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be easier, right?
And that's what we did on the other one on 11. And so that's the reason why we're trying to do exactly that. We came around the transformer, it was a hard bus, so we were able to tap right into it, tap about that, tap right into it. So that's what we want to do.
Easy.
Yep.
It's
Cool.
good.
We appreciate your time.
Something your group regarding having Square D come out that you just said?
Yeah.
Is that something your group does? Or?
No. So that's the plant engineers, the power engineers. I think when November 1st, what's his name? Spinone's coming off of leave. He lives in the Bay.
Okay.
If not, they come from Ohio.
Got it. Okay.
So they schedule it out. It takes about 8 weeks to get somebody out on site. But like I said, Vinod, who's one of the engineers, lives in the Bay Area. So if they can have him come, it may be quicker and cheaper instead of flying and getting hotel rooms and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
We can look
So,
into that.
and enclosure wise, is that something I want to talk directly with them, or does the enclosures have to be so aggressively? I think, how big was the enclosure that you had on this?
It was, we'll have to look at that. I think it was like 3 foot deep, one of them. And then another was 2 foot deep, but then like maybe 3 or 4 foot wide.
So we're looking at 2 foot and 4 foot wide is what we're looking at right now almost. So why are we trying, that's the direction we're going, right?
And then the other thing is, this is the limitation here, so I guess,
I can tell you a 1600 amp breaker enclosure is almost switchboard size.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
Yeah, we have one over, we have a 1200 over there, right? At the, an ABB, and it's literally,
yeah, I mean, now it depends on if there's any different requirements for fire pump breaker versus a standard circuit breaker. I don't know.
yeah, we're definitely within 42 inches, that's all we need. In front of it, right? 42
for
inches.
and then how deep is this one?
We can take it all the way back because we have 2 feet. Okay. We can literally get rid of all that.